Good morning everyone. It's another beautiful day today and I'm headed to supposedly the most haunted village in Hong Kong, and I'm going by myself, so stay with me. So this place I'm going to, it's called Solo Pun, and I went there in my last video, but I didn't really go inside the village. And once I got home, I started to read up a bit about it, and it seemed like a really beautiful and serene place to go to and visit. However, it is a haunted village, supposedly, so I'm going by myself. I think I'm mentally, emotionally prepared to go by myself, so it'll be an interesting trip. You might have noticed I have a new toy today. It's a Greenland paddle, and it's the first time that I'm using it, and today's my first day trying it out. I'll make another video on my thoughts as a beginner on how this feels changing from a Euroblade to a Greenland paddle, and I've always wanted to play with one of these. Before we head to the village, there's this place that I always kind of wanted to see, and it looks like it's just covered in oysters, and this is the beach that is the closest to it, so I'm just going to have a walk around, and this is what I'm looking at. I want to come to this pit and I'll take some drone images, so I hope you guys enjoy. Oh wow, there's a really deep rock pool here in the middle. Oh, I wonder if there's any fish that got stuck here at high tide. This is like a really safe place to swim at low tide. The water looks really blue, and it looks really clean too at the same time. Okay, time for me to go to the haunted village. Okay, I'm very close to the haunted village right now. It's about 200 meters away from the shore, and then I'll start walking in. Okay, this is the beginning of the village, and I'll just go to the shore up ahead, and I am getting a little nervous heading in there by myself. You know, I think I'm just scaring myself, honestly. Okay, just made it to shore. Now I'm gonna set up, pack my bags and start walking into the haunted village. Ooh. Okay guys, I'm walking in, but being a little quiet because we have some cows again. There's so many cows always. Okay, so I'm going down the track and it's about 200 meters. I wonder if there's any hikers around today. Yeah, the weather's still a bit gloomy, so if my camera is a bit hazy, please excuse the quality because it's a little cloudy and the GoPro doesn't work so well in low light conditions. Okay, this is one of the first abandoned buildings you see. Very empty. There's only about 2 houses here. Let's keep going down. Okay, so we've arrived. I see some buildings, but before we go there I want to show you this. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you. It looks like some sort of grinder here. I wonder what they grinded before. Maybe beans, wheat, rice. It could be anything, but it looks like there was a big rock at the top and they started grinding it, and then they got what they needed down here. Maybe I should read up on this. If you guys know, please comment below. Okay, so it seems like this is the entrance. I'm not so sure what it says, but it still seems quite fresh. But I do believe that they put up all these up during any festivals. And from what Stanley told me last time is that a lot of these signs that they've put up there is for good fortune. So it's all very positive. And he was saying maybe it's because they wanted to get rid of the negative energy in this area. Okay, so these are the buildings that are abandoned. Honestly, it's really serene here. It's very calm. You can hear the birds. It's just so beautiful. Okay, so this is the first area, and you can see these signs here. They're pretty fresh. Okay. These are pretty abandoned. And there's steps up here, but I'll go up a little later because I kind of want to go in and venture inside to see what else is inside, because I don't believe this is it. I'm sure there is a lot more inside. So maybe I'll go for another, 100 meters, 200 meters, and then slowly head back and visit those actual buildings. So if you like your hiking, you can access this area from the ferry, and there's like all these hiking routes. So it's a beautiful, beautiful walk, and the paths are pretty smooth, so it's not an issue if you think it's too difficult. And there's some footsteps. Okay, so it's just abandoned. I mean, we know it's abandoned, so it's nothing much. I mean, it's still very, very beautiful. I'm sure they want to develop this place in the future, because the scenery, if you see here, is just absolutely gorgeous. So what I can see is there's about 8 houses down this way. So you can see here, and then further down there's some more, but it doesn't seem like there's much more for me to have a look at. Let's see. Maybe I'll just go down, maybe just another 50 meters to see what's there. Okay, I think that's it from this side, so I'll go back and go up in the ruins a little bit. So I'm walking up to the first section. I mean, I can see they've left things in there for storage, but I don't know how long ago that was. It's a pity though, because it's actually a really nice, beautiful place. Some more buildings here. Hello. Okay. Outside. Hiking. Hello. Hi. That scared me a little bit, startled me. Didn't expect to see anyone, and they walked up so quietly. I think that was the last thing I wanted. Okay, so while I'm here, I'm going to be testing my compass, because the name Solo Pun, so means locked, and Lo Pun means compass. So whenever you're here, supposedly the compass doesn't work. And my assumption scientifically is that it's because there's a lot of minerals or iron or metals here that might be impacting the compass from moving. Okay, I got my compass out. It looks like it's working. Maybe because I'm using a digital compass, it doesn't have the same impact. I'm not so sure. Okay, but it works. So let me tell you the story of this place and why people think it's haunted. So apparently this whole village went to a wedding before on a boat. So of course you can really only access this place by boat, or you hike really, really far. And they said that the boat sunk and took the lives of everyone in the village, and then it just became empty overnight. And that's how it became haunted. And another story is that they found a man here who passed away because he had a heart attack from seeing a ghost. So the story, I suppose, has just kind of lived, and this is the urban legend that people just talk about. But honestly, this place has been a beautiful, serene place, and it's so relaxing, calm, peaceful. I'm just a little worried when I edit my videos later, I might see something. So I didn't want to say this earlier, but when I put the tripod down to do my B-roll and I was walking away from the camera fell. So it kind of startled me a little bit, because it, just being there was a little eerie. And was it really my tripod, or was something else pushing it? We'll never know the answer to that. So I didn't think it would be a full video if I didn't show you what I'm eating. Salad. Without Stanley here, we're not doing a barbecue, so I just made my own salad. And it's potatoes, sausage, tomatoes, egg, quinoa, and green beans. A very, very healthy lunch, though I do miss the barbecue. But I think that's it for me today. It's a very short episode, short and sweet. So see you next time.